Here's how to use the word po. In Tagalog, it's common for people to use po throughout a conversation when they want to be respectful, usually when they're talking to their elders or to someone in authority. Literally, the word po actually doesn't have a direct English translation. It's simply a part of speech that's used to indicate respect. Here are the common placements of po. Usually, it's the second word in the sentence. Busy po ako ngayon. I'm busy right now. Or, saan po ang banyo? Where's the bathroom? Next, po goes after the words ko, which means I or my, or the word na, which means already, if either of these words are used in a phrase. Kumain na po ako. I already ate. Tinawagan ko po si Mark. I called Mark. Now, if both of the words ko and na appear in the phrase, then po would go after both of them, like this. Kinain ko na po yung cake. I already ate the cake. So ko would go first, then na, then po. Lastly, po goes after a set phrase. Magandang umaga po, good morning, or maraming salamat po, thank you very much. An important rule when using the word po is that any singular pronoun has to be changed to a plural pronoun. Like this, kamusta ka? How are you? Turns into kamusta po kayo? Kayo is the plural of ka. The idea here is that when you're speaking to someone in a respectful way, you're referring to them as multiple people. They're worth more than just one person. Now, if you forget any of these rules, it's okay. My best advice when you're learning how to speak Tagalog is when in doubt, always add po to the end of anything you say and you will always sound respectful. Here's a Taglish tip. Even if you want to say something in English, go ahead and add po to the end of that. First, it shows politeness. It shows that you're trying to be respectful, even if you don't know how to say it in Tagalog. Second, it gets you in a good habit of using the word po. And as you listen to more native Tagalog speakers, you'll pick up on where po usually goes. Now, I do want to point out the difference between po and ho. You might hear someone say, saan ho yung banyo? Where is the bathroom? Ho is very similar to the word po, but it's a little bit more informal. It's also a way to show respect when you're speaking to someone. However, people might use ho if they're speaking to someone they don't really know too well, maybe a store clerk or someone who's just an acquaintance. Whereas the word po really is used for someone who you truly respect, your parents, your family, anyone in authority like your boss. I personally don't use ho very often. Some people consider it a little too informal, maybe a little lazy. But if you hear people saying it or if you hear it on a movie, then you'll know what it means. Also, you might hear someone saying po by itself, as in po. Some people might do this as a way to shorten the question, ano po? What is it? For example, my mom might say, hey Pat, and I would say po. So it's almost just like saying yes. Yes, what is it? What do you need? Po. So that's just another common way po is also used. Now, knowing these three rules that we just went over, try these examples and see where po would go. Masakit ang ulo ko. My head hurts. Masakit ang ulo ko. Where would po go in this phrase? I'll give you a hint. It's not a set phrase. Po would go where it commonly goes. Here's another example. Naligo na ako. I already took a shower. Naligo na ako. Where would po go here? Lastly, maligayang kaarawan. Happy birthday. Maligayang kaarawan. This is just a set phrase, so where would po go here? Okay, here are the answers. Masakit ang ulo ko becomes masakit po ang ulo ko. Po would be the second word here. It's just the common placement. Next, naligo na ako. I already took a shower becomes naligo na po ako. Remember, po goes after the word na if it appears in the sentence. Lastly, maligayang kaarawan becomes maligayang kaarawan po. So it's just a set phrase. Po would go at the end of that. Again, if you forget any of these rules, it is perfectly acceptable to add po to the end of any of these phrases. Naligo na ako po or masakit ang ulo ko po, they work perfectly fine as well. Learn more about the history of po and to do some practice examples, check out my full-length Tagalog lesson on my YouTube channel. Paalam!